call number 3 today. The cool is on. I beg to differ. That's 83. It should be 73. I'm gonna turn down to 72 just in case. Let's check and see what's going on. Well, you can see the thing moving here. Got plenty of air coming out. I had to change this ECM motor to a PSC a couple years back because it was fried by electrical storm. So she had electrical storm come through again, and now the AC is not working outside, and there's an issue with some of the plugs inside. So we'll see what's going on. We'll see if it's getting a signal, and if it is, why it's not running. We got no voltage here. We have the contactor pulled in, but no voltage. So let's see if this thing has fuses in it. She said she reset the breaker, but maybe she didn't. We'll see. There's no power on either side of the disconnect, so I'm gonna go check that breaker, see how it's doing, and I'll flip it back on and see if we get some action here. So I have my disconnect right here, and I turned the breaker back on and it tripped immediately. So what I did is I unplugged the disconnect because I had it plugged in, unplugged it, and it stayed next time I reset it, meaning the wiring is good to here, but there's something on this side that's a problem. So we're gonna put the old mega ohm meter on it. Here we are, and we'll see what's going on. Guys, I have my mega ohm meter on the contactor clamped on the ground there, 500 volts. We have, all over there, lowest about 2 mega ohms, which is pretty low, but not extremely low, not like a dead short. So I'm gonna disconnect the compressor and see how it does. I disconnected my leads for the compressor. You can see here, here, and there's another one right down here. And I have my thing on there firmly. Let's make sure again, because when on there firmly, as I stated. All right, 500 volts, over 30 mega ohms, so much better than before, meaning the compressor may be the issue. Let's go back to the actual compressor shell and see what it says. I'm diving down in there and I'm trying to take this plug off this compressor, and it is just locked on there. I don't know if it's welded together or what on the inside. It's not melted. The bottom of the compressor is covered in these brown stains, and I don't know if that's part of the electrical issue or not. All I know is I'm not going to try this too much. I think I'm going to clip this thing off and then test it with the mega ohm meter to see if it tests good all the way to here. But I'm not going to try to pry this thing off because I'll be taking a bath in a bunch of refrigerant, I fear, as I have done in the past in a very scary situation. So I'm going to try to avoid that, cut those leads off, leave them dangling, and see if it's the compressor or the leads. Because if it's the plug, that's just getting changed out because it's welded together. I have the leads cut off, as you can see. I'm just dangling there free so they're not rubbing up against anything. I'm going to hit the old mega ohm meter again. We're going to test it all the way to that plug and see what she says. Can we see down there? Sort of. All right, there you can see it. Kind of a dramatic view. All right. As you see, we have 48 mega ohms, so plenty of resistance there. It's just at the compressor itself. One more test. I have one of the leads from the compressor going to that plug right here, hooked up to the mega ohm meter. Hands off the unit while we're testing because we don't want to be zapped. And that's the low one right there. So it is the compressor. I'm going to turn it back on and watch it run without the compressor just for a moment, just to make sure. And then we will condemn her. Well, it looks good, but it's not good. It's just a fan running. I plugged it back in just to see, make sure there wasn't any other component, anything I overlooked. Looks like I did not. It's running, so I'll see if I can track down a 13 SEER heat pump, if there's one around still, because this is a 13 SEER from 2010. The compressor inside has a 2011 serial number, so it's almost like it's been changed out already. Kind of strange. But this homeowner wasn't here then, so there's no way of knowing. Very sad stuff indeed. So I'll look up the compressor, look up the possible heat pump. Who knows? Man, this new stuff sure is grand. He wants the counselor, wants the friend, the one that they turn to save them again. And now he's they go to burn.